Bedtime Stories with me, Issy. Are you ready to share a new story? Well, I have chosen a rather wordy story to share. The title is Flick and His Mouth. If you have this book at home, you can read along with me. The author, the person who has written this story, and the illustrator, the person who has drawn all the pictures, is Hazem Nassar. Now we're going to meet a young robot called Flick. He thinks it's funny to learn lots of new words, but not everybody finds them funny. Shall we read and find out what happens? Flick and His Mouth. Flick was a robot, unlike many others at his young age. He was keen on learning words that might make him sound funny or cool. He wanted to sound funny so badly, he learned all the words he thought would make everyone chuckle. He learned those words from the TV, the internet, and even other robots in the street. But Flick didn't realise that not everyone would find his new words funny. And that put him in real danger sometimes. Yet Flick didn't care. He thought his new words were hilarious, no matter how many times he said them, and he said them a lot. He said them so often he couldn't stop thinking about them. Until one day, Flick woke up to an awful smell. Oops! His mouth became so dirty, it rotted. It smelled so bad that even the garbage truck mistook him for a trash can. Flick hurried to the nearest pharmacy, but they didn't know how to help him. Flick then went to the town's dentist, Mr. Dent. Dr. Dent tried washing Flick's mouth with his most powerful medicine. But the smell was so bad, the medicine turned into disgusting slime. Flick left, dragging his stinky breath along. Since he couldn't stop himself from saying bad words, Flick wanted to at least stop hearing them. So he asked for the ear doctor's help. Dr. Oracle made special earplugs that sensed and filtered out the bad words. But the words were so sharp, they cut through them easily. Flick left, dragging his stinky breath and heavy heart along. He was frustrated and thought about giving up. His next and last hope was the doctor who knows it all, Dr. Ino. Dr. Ino studied Flick's case. He decided that the only solution would be for Flick to train his own brain to control his mouth. But this could take weeks, months, or even years. Flick was determined to get his normal mouth back, but was not sure he could wait that long. Dr. Ino created a pill that might help Flick with the weight, but warned him about possible side effects. Only pausing for a few seconds before repeating bad words would prevent these unwanted effects. Flick started taking the pill and learned the side effects right away. The pill turned bad words into scientific ones. Flick freaked out. The town robots, however, were impressed by Flick's attempt to get better. The pill seemed to work. Now Flick could just get rid of the side effect. He became more cautious and started pausing more often before opening his mouth. And his brain slowly regained control. His mouth started to turn back to normal. The smell was gone. Garbage trucks no longer confused him for a trash can. Flick began to smile again. Flick was very happy with the results, but he was running out of pills, so he sent a message to Dr. Ino. Dear Flick, I was expecting this question, and the answer is yes. I could give you more of that pill-shaped candy. Your determination to teach yourself and nothing else was the cure. Keep it up, my friend. I know. Oh, what a super clever story that was. Flick really did want to learn some new words that he thought were funny and would make him look cool. But actually, all the words he was learning were bad words, and nobody else liked them, and they didn't want to hear them. I'm so glad that Flick realised when his breath got so stinky because of all the bad words. And I'm so glad that Dr. Ino was able to help Flick. Flick learned that he actually just had to think a little bit more before he spoke, so that only good words came out, not bad words. I hope you've enjoyed this Shed Time story, and if you want to, you can like, share, follow and subscribe to Shed Time Stories. Then you will be ready for the next book for us to share together.